Hi everybody, it's Adam again from Jam Donut Games. I want to practice more making these videos, doing voiceovers, giving demonstrations and things like that. So today I thought I would show a little bit in the map editor. So let's get that loaded up. I've actually not received much feedback from this so far. Really surprising. I thought more people would get involved with the map editor. But I guess most people have been looking at the main game. So once the map editor is loaded, we can see we start over at the labs over in Lanzo, but we can actually just zoom out all the way and see the entire in-game map. Now, the game is so enormous, it's actually quite hard to render in the entire game all at once. So what we do is we only render in what's around the center. And as we zoom in here, we can see every single object that is available in the scene. And from here, we can start to make changes if we want to. So this area here, we could go and click the sand, click this to fill the entire area, and start to replace some of the objects in the scene. Now, there are no quick and easy ways to highlight all of these right now, but if you hold X and click them, you can delete them. So that is the X key. And if we want to reuse one of these assets, we can simply right click it and clone it. So why don't we go and try and make something pretty quickly? So if I go in here, one thing I like to do is to build my levels using the color system. So if I click here, I get all these colors. And what that allows me to do is decide what colors I want to draw something in the map. So I can even make a pink wall if I wanted to. And you'll know in the map as well, we have a particular style where we have sort of too high wall. So you can see we have these extra pieces available to us, which allows us to create that too high wall. In future, we will have some technology to very quickly create this too high wall for us, but for now, we're left to doing it manually. In here as well, we have all sorts of different sprites. So if I place just a container like that, that will actually act as a normal sprite. I can edit some of the information for developers here, and if I want, I can go and find some more. So if I search for a door, for example, and I place the door, place it somewhere a bit better, we can see it's already got some options available to it. So we can toggle the lock. We can even set a key name. So if there was a key in the system, we could put it in here. And we can also rotate the door and flip the door. So other things as well, NPCs. If you want to find a particular NPC, so for example, G is one of the bounties in the game, you would be able to click this, and this little green square represents the spawner for G. Now, if I want to test this map, what I can do is I can go and grab the new player spawner, drop that down just over here, and when I save the map and test it, this is where the game will spawn me in. So it will pop up a new testing window so that we can just quite easily close this if we want to. And let's just quickly unlock an ability here. And we can see we've got our changes in game. We've got G's running around like crazy. The container that we put down is also there. And we can essentially make any tests that we might want to do in here. So that allows us to test different things in the game, create different scenarios and different ways for the cities to work. So we can see here this is a villager spawner. a guard spawner, a shop spawner. The way the shop here is working is, if we look at the spawner, it's actually linked to this bolt here. So you can actually create a shopper quite easily. You would just go into a spawner and you would find like a shopkeeper spawner. You would then get the type of vault that you want. This is an armor vault, and then you would click link between the two. And when you go and talk to this villager now, this is the shop that they would show to you. There's a heck of a lot more in here. There's the different vehicles that you can place in the world that aren't on show in the demo, such as the platform. And there are a couple of fun little tools, such as the switch and the different pads, which will move clones around, and we can hook these up just by going into the menus, and we'll drag this to here. And what that means is when this is clicked by the player, this will rotate upwards. So if I was to click it in game, that would rotate upwards. So there's a lot of automation tech in there. I'm sure people will start to discover different things they can do with it. This here produces a pawn every 5 seconds. So a clone will come out every 5 seconds, would enter this track and fall off the track. Different ones in here, these split signals. So if you fire a signal, it comes into here and you can split it out. And this one here fires when a clone enters the area. So just a few things there on show. There's tons in this editor, as I say. Really hard to cover it all in one video, but I noticed a lot of people weren't taking a look, so I wanted to just show it very quickly, get myself a bit of practice making a video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Do join the Discord if you like the idea of the game, or if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.